Welcome to Long and Lean Yoga for Beginners. I'm Sara Plummer, and I'll be leading you through a restorative, gentle, and relaxing series. All you're going to need is a mat and a block or a pillow to help you get into some of the trickier poses, and hopefully a strap or a folded towel if you can't quite touch your toes. We're going to start on our back. With our legs out long and our arms outstretched wide. We're going to open up our belly and create space like someone's pulling on our toes and our fingers. Just letting the body know it's time to move. Bringing the soles of our feet together near our groin. Our left hand's going to go over the belly. The right hand's going to go over the heart. And we're going to trace our own breath with our eyes closed. Deep in through the nose, past the throat, expanding the lungs and deep into the diaphragm. And then exhale back the way it came, out the nose. Inhale, feel the belly rise. And exhale, melt down deeper into the floor. Check in with your shoulders, notice your hips, notice your soles gently kissing. Breathe deeply and rhythmically, and decide what you want out of today's practice. My focus is going to be big, deep breaths in, being as present as possible and as grateful that this body carries me around throughout all the different things I ask it to do throughout the day. You can share my intention or yours can be different. Taking one big, deep breath in, and with a sigh, letting it all out. Bringing our knees in, tucking ourselves into a tight little ball, gently rock, massaging the spine, then release the right leg out long and let the left knee fold over the body for your first spinal twist. Arms come out and the gaze is to the left. Both shoulder blades stay melted onto the floor. And relax. On an inhale, bring the knees back into the chest. Release the left leg to the floor, and the right leg comes in tight and falls over the body to the left. Glances to the right. Both shoulder blades stay on the floor. This pose is excellent for digestion and warming up the spine. Bringing both knees into the chest, engaging the core. We're going to gently rock, looking to get into a seated position. Whew. And here we are. On an inhale, we're going to pull away from the knees, shoulders go back, chest comes up to the sky. On an exhale, we're going to round and tuck and really fall back into our seat. Inhale up long, stretching out the top of the back. Exhale, fold, drop the head. Last time, inhale, flex, creating some space and movement in the spine. Exhale, drop the neck, fall forward and sit here. Deep belly breaths, move the spine away from the attaching muscles. Drop that neck. On an inhale, come up strong and long to neutral spine. Let the shoulders drip down away from the ears. The head is long. Now we're going to walk our hands out in front of us. Big deep breath in. Exhale, fold, and walk it out. Perhaps this is comfortable for our glutes. Maybe we're feeling a little more flexible and we can fall forward. Our forehead and our nose may or may not touch the mat. We're stretching out our glute and we're releasing our neck. Walking it gently back in. Let's swap out our feet. Our left leg is now on top. Check back into that neutral spine. Tighten the belly. Sit up tall on an inhale. Exhale, fold and release. Opening up that other glute. Drop the neck. Go out as long as feels comfortable and good. Placing a little bit of weight in the hands, straightening the arms. Getting ready for poses to come. Walking our hands back up. Re-engaging with our knees. We're going to drop our head to the right. Stretching out the left side of our neck. And then on an exhale, fold forward, release, release. When we get to the middle, take an inhale, and let that inhale carry you all the way over to the left side. Hang here, take another breath. And then exhale, fall forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Come back up to neutral spine. Engage the belly, plant the hands, and rock up to hands and knees, all four position. We're going to do a little cat-cow, a little more spinal warming and opening. On an inhale, our belly's going to dip, and our buns and our nose are going to go to the sky. On an exhale, we're going to round, tuck our tailbone, drop our head, really push away the floor, tighten our belly and create space in our shoulder blades. Inhale, dip the belly, buns and face come to the sky. And exhale, tuck, roll, release. Inhale, it's called cow. So your spine dips like a cow's spine dips. And on an exhale, cat, a Halloween cat. Ready? Last one. Inhale, dip. And exhale, round. Coming back to neutral spine, let's look at our fingertips. Everything's facing forward. There's even distribution. Our shoulders are right over our wrists. Our hips are right over our knees. Knees are hips distance apart. Legs are parallel. And on an inhale, we're going to reach back like we're kicking someone. Our toes are going to face forward to the floor, and our inner thigh is going to try to spin and reach the sky. Now with our opposite hand, we're going to reach out in handshake position, parallel to our ear. We're going to create space like someone's tugging. Find a spot on the floor to glance at to keep your balance, and breathe. On an inhale, raise it all up a little higher and gently set it down. On the other side, grab a breath, kick it back, toes are towards the floor, inner thigh spins up, about hips height. And then shake that hand parallel to your ear, stretch it opposite ways, create space, remember to breathe. Working on our balance, pushing away from the floor, not collapsing into that left shoulder. On an inhale, lift everything a little higher and set it all down. Tucking again for cat. Drop the head, stretch out that spine. And inhale, dip the belly, buns and nose come to the sky. Tuck the toes and get ready for our very first downward dog. We're going to gently push back. It's our first one, so both hands are planted, fingers are spread, head is released down, eye of the elbows are going to rotate not this way, but forward as if they're trying to face the front of the room. Buns go to the sky, heels sink down to the floor, though they probably won't touch. This first one, let's keep our knees a little soft as we gently push and extend out of our shoulder blades, pushing away the floor. Excellent. We're going to pedal our dog, or walk our dog and pedal our feet. So at your own pace, with your own breath, twist right and left. Go ahead and bring the hips out to one side and then the other, stretching out the side body. Excellent. On an inhale, come up to tiptoes. Ooh, exhale, let it melt all the way back down. Inhale, up to tiptoes. Exhale, release, melt down, push away the floor. Last one. Inhale up to tiptoes. Exhale, melt. Drop the knees gently out wide. Big toes come together and touch. Pull the glutes back. Stretch it out long. This is child's pose. You can always come back to this resting position. Knees are filleted, body's falling down forward. Buns are as far back as they will allow. Arms are out long, and forehead and nose is on the floor. And we feel our belly push away from our thighs, creating space, rhythmically moving. From that position, head is still on the floor. Walk our arms out to the right, opening up that left side body. Coming back to neutral, and walk it out to the left. Inhale, glance up, peel the chest forward, let the shoulders drip away from the ears. Exhale, fold forward, melt. Inhale, tuck those toes. Push away strong, you can come to your knees or just push back to downward dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up, lead with the heels, toes point to the ground. On an exhale, bend. Tighten the belly and step it through your hands. Go up to your fingertips, chest comes out long. Hands to the quads. On an inhale, we're going up to crescent lunge. Both toes are facing the same way. If it feels right, drop that right knee a little deeper. And the left heel goes down a little closer to the floor. Pelvis is tucked under. Abs are tight. Arms are parallel by the ears. Shoulders are down and away. Grab an inhale, stretch out away from your hips. Exhale, set it all down slowly. Drop that back knee, release those toes. On an inhale, pull forward, stretching out that groin. On an exhale, we're gonna dip slowly back, pulling the hips, letting the hamstrings know we want to play with them. Go ahead and drop the head and rest. 2 full deep breaths here. Creating some heat with our breath at our own pace. We're going to inhale slowly and deeply and pull it forward. And then we're going to exhale, sit it back, drop our head. Inhale, pull it forward. Excellent. Exhale, pull it back. Last time, inhale, pull it forward. We're going to raise our right arm off the ground, turn and twist it up to the sky, tighten that belly, open the chest. Big deep breath here. On an exhale, set the hand down, tuck the back toes, bring the right foot down, back and push it back to downward dog. Yes, excellent. Check in with those fingers and toes. Are we pushing away the ground? Head is released. Shoulders are away from ears. On our inhale, left foot comes up to the sky, leading with the heels. Toes are down. Exhale, bend the knee, tighten the belly. We'll step it through gently. Come to the fingertips. Chest is out long on an inhale. Rest on the quads. And then come up strong to crescent. Dip that left front knee a little deeper. Drop the back heel. Tuck the pelvis, tighten the quads, and stretch up away from the hips. Inhale up. Exhale, set it down gently. Drop that back knee. Release those toes. On an inhale, pull it forward. On an exhale, sit that glute back. Stretch out those hamstrings. Drop the head. And hang. On an inhale, with your own breath, move forward into your groin. Exhale, sit it back. Drop the head. If you want to, pick up the toes. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one, inhale forward. Plant that right foot, right arm, left arm to the sky. Spinal twist. Set it down. Tuck those back toes. Re-engage that back left leg. Pick up the knee. Step it back. Tighten that belly. Take a breath. And get ready to tuck our elbows in and lower down slowly. Use the belly. Release the toes on an inhale. Pull up for cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck those toes. Either use your knees or not. Push up and back to downward dog. Stay here for 3 full breaths. Now this series we're going to start with our left leg. On an inhale, Left leg comes to the sky, lead with the heel. Exhale, gently step it through. Now take a peek at that back leg. We're going to twist it perpendicularly and all the weight's going to go on the back right edge. Come up to our fingertips and come up for warrior one. Our hips are forward even though they want to peel this way. We're going to pull them forward. Strengthen that back left leg. All the weight's on the outside. Giving yourself a little bit of an arch. Arms are up by your ears, sinking down into that front leg. Belly's tight. And breathe. Inhale up long. Exhale. Open your whole body, hips and shoulders up to the side wall. Glance out over the front fingers. Dip a little bit lower. Warrior two. So we went from warrior one to warrior two. Turn that front palm up. Let the back palm find our back leg on an inhale. Peel it up for reverse warrior and feel the stretch all in here. Glances up. Make sure we still have a strong back leg. Lean it a little more forward into our knee. On an exhale, come back to warrior two. Bend that front arm, rest it on the quad. Go ahead and stretch the other side body. Excellent. Grab a breath. Exhale back to warrior two. Square off our hips for warrior one. And set it all down slowly. Step it back, engage our core, push back to downward dog. On an inhale, our right leg's gonna come to the sky. On an exhale, gently bend it using our abs, step it through. Swivel that back foot perpendicularly, place the weight on the outer ridge. Come to our fingertips, and on an inhale, come up strong for warrior one. Hips and shoulders are facing the front. Knee bends down a little deeper. Engage that core, release the shoulders. Inhale. Big inhale here. Reach up and away from the hips. Exhale, turn shoulders and hips to the side room. Sink down a little deeper. Warrior two. See if you can wiggle those front toes. Keep that weight on the heel. Bend it down. On an inhale, flip the palm. Back one drops and gently glides along your back leg. Reverse warrior, bring it up. Glances up. Chest is spinning open towards the sky. On an exhale, warrior two again. Bend that front right arm, let it gently rest on your front calf. Bring it other way. Inhale back to warrior two. Square it off, check in with those hips for warrior one. Grab a breath and set it all down slowly. Ooh, I like it. On an exhale, engage the core, step it back. We're gonna do a chaturanga. Tuck the elbows, lower down slowly. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, tuck those elbows. Those are toes, those are not elbows. Tuck those toes and peek up to downward facing dog. Inhale, glutes come to the sky, heels melt down, push the floor away. On an exhale, rotate forward to upper plank position and hold. Tighten the belly, zip up the abdominals, tuck the tailbone. Hold here for 5, 3, And 1. Push back to downward dog. And rest. We're gonna come down to child's pose, drop the knees. Big toes come together. Glute falls way back. Head drops. And rest for 3 breaths. Walking the hands back, sitting up tall, placing the weight on our left glute, releasing our feet, coming around long. Let's bend our knees, chest out long. Inhale, feet plant. Exhale, tighten the belly, flat back, lower down. Inhale up, rise. Exhale, tighten, lower. Inhale up to the top. Exhale, tighten, lower. Supporting ourselves, coming all the way down. Arms are going to come behind the head for yoga bicycles. Tabletop position to start. Grab an inhale. On an exhale, our left elbow is going to go to our right knee and our left leg's going to come out long. Inhale here. Exhale, switch. Inhale here. Exhale, switch for 10. So that's 4, 5. Extend, reach over. 7. 9. And 10. Reach out long, stretch it out. Excellent. Grabbing your strap or your towel, loop it around your foot. Bring one in, then the other one. Really root your low back, shoulder blades glued to the floor. Big deep breath in here. And exhale, melt it forward. We're going to flex and point. And an inhale, point the toes. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Excellent. Release the strap, bend the knees. One last final spinal twist. Left leg out long. Let the right knee melt over the left side body. Glances to the right, arms are out long. And switch. Bringing both knees into the chest. Letting the right leg go out long. Left bent knee melts over. Glance goes to the left. Arms go out. Shoulders find the floor. Bringing both of them out straight. Palms come up. Let everything kind of flop down, fillet open. We can do a resting pose and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Eyes are closed. We relax our toes. We melt our ankles. Release our knees. Feel heaviness throughout our pelvis and our belly. Exhale throughout our lungs. Shoulders melt, hands fall, face relaxes, and we rest. wiggling our fingers and our toes, deciding if we want to come back into our body or if we want to stay and rest. Tighten the legs, take a big deep breath, and either roll onto our side and push ourselves up into seated position, or bend the knees and use our elbows to prop ourselves gently up. Hands can rest on the knees, chest is long, head is long, spine is straight, or we can find ourselves in prayer position. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for showing up for yourself, and go have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste, which means the light in me sees and respects the light in you. Thanks for joining Long and Lean Yoga for Beginners.